Hello, and welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I'm Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me when you come on. Get ready to say hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. If you have a question, this is a great time to answer. We're going to talk about getting back on track, getting to the next level. Right? Motivation is always a challenge, even if you're doing pretty well. Getting to that next level. Talk about some tips to get you motivated to take action. Right. So when you come on, say hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me what social media platform you're watching me on. We are doing this live on Facebook at Skip LaCour, page on YouTube at Skip LaCour, and on LinkedIn. A little bit later when I do these lives every single morning, I'll be on TikTok a little bit later. So make sure you're on all my social media platforms. Make sure you visit my skiplacour.com website often. So much information for you over there. Get on my email list too. And all of these recordings of these live broadcasts, replay versions, these come in and out. Maybe you're working out, maybe you're on your commute. You want to watch the replay versions. Those are available on Skip LaCour on my YouTube channel. All right. Thank you so much for being here. We'll get started here in a moment. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. So glad you are joining me for this live broadcast. If you're watching the replay version, that is great too. It's an early Sunday morning. A lot of men are sleeping in. Well-deserved break from a tough week. All the challenges I know you go through with your family and your business, relaxing on the weekend. Maybe you're getting your workout in. A little bit of gym therapy. That's great too. When you come on, say hello. Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me how old you are, which social media platform you are watching me on. Right, you can watch all of these replay versions on my YouTube channel at Skip LaCour. Visit my skiplacour.com website often. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But I get a habit as I start my day. You're normally the first person I talk to on these live broadcasts, just bringing you some information, some inspiration. If you're a little bit older, you got a busy, productive life, try to piece this together. In today's video, today's live broadcast, I want to talk about what do you need to do to get motivated, to get back on track, or you're doing okay, but you want to get to that next level. Right? Got a lot of men doing that. Hey, here's the biggest thing though. I want to help you when you're sick and tired. All right. When you're kind of doing this, you're not putting your full focus and attention to it, but you got to get in shape, get those workouts on track, um, get some accountability, some motivation. I got a lot of different ways to help you get that on track. In addition to coming to you live, all right, we become what we think about most, even when we're uncomfortable. Sometimes we got to face it and show up for these lives, even if you've been putting off your workout for weeks that stretch into months. I get that. I understand how that works out. A little at a time, you just got to face it, bring it into your consciousness little by little. So let's talk about what it takes to get back on track, or you're doing okay, but you want to get to that next level, right? Look, uh, I specialize in helping out men who it isn't like, that it isn't the same energy or the same mindset as a lot of the fitness guys who are doing a lot of the information. I think about, Sam Sulek, a really popular uh, YouTuber, social media influencer, just really into workout, big buff guy, just totally into it. Just breaking down every single detail, just laughing about looking in the mirror, his sick gains and all that, right? I can really relate to that because that takes me back, 25 years ago, where I was that guy, where, before the social media was so popular and I had all my tapes and my equipment set up. That's all I would think about. All I'd write about, right? That was a great place to be in a lot of ways. I'm glad where I am now in life, adding more dimension, more quality, my kids and things like that. Hello, Smuggy, over on YouTube, right? But that whole energy where you're just all in, that's a great place to be. That's where a lot of the information is. And I'll tell you, that's where a lot of men get lost, right? With all the extra stuff that seems so exciting. I mean, until you're on a pattern a lot of guys, you don't realize that most of the things that you hear aren't the game changers, things that are emphasized. They're all next level stuff. When you've got all the basics taken care of, then it's something new and exciting. It's opinions, things that don't matter. I try to bring you back to the things that really do matter, right? And that's one of the strategies that I have of getting back on track or getting to that next level is one, you got to simplify the process, right? There's a saying that says if everything is important, then nothing is, right? A lot of times we try to do too many things, try to add too many things because we want to do this right. Mindset that okay, to get in shape, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to have the I don't know perfect exercise clothes, the perfect time. Should I work out in the morning or night? I want to take advantage of my testosterone levels, right? I hear it's in the morning. Free weights or machines, all right? Machines, they're inferior, or they're not, but to weight training. What's the perfect diet, right? We make it so complicated, and I get it because you want to do it right that we never really get started. Or there's too many moving parts, too many unnecessary moving parts that we can't stay consistent, right? Got to simplify the process. Now, I know that's a challenge when you don't know, well, what's the most important thing or not, right? Stick with me. I really want to break that down for you. Again, being one of those younger, passionate fitness experts, if you do a Google search and you see all the information that I pumped out, you go back 20 years, you can see that I was giving all those things too. They were true, maybe science backed them, but the bang for the buck, how much energy it took for how much it improved my physique, it's not much. It's really interesting that maybe that might next level for me. So I want to help you differentiate that. Make sure that my website, Skip the Core off, and always reach out to me if there's any way that I can help you. So you got to keep it simple. You got to also remember that. You also got to remember that something is always better than nothing. Right? Something is always better than nothing. Meaning that if at the beginning of this process you can work out 3 days a week, and it's only for an hour. Don't think when you see, hey, these guys are living up 5 or 6 days a week, you have to come back later for cardio, 2 sessions a day. More isn't better, and especially if you can't get on track. You can do this. If you're a little bit of that busy, productive life, and you're there to build muscle, and lose body fat, healthy fit, healthy life, you can do it in 3 days a week. Don't get overly concerned with the workout. If you're stimulating the muscle, right, you can put a 3-day workout. You can come to me, reach out. You can look on skiplecore.com. You can find workouts, whether it's at home or on a commercial gym. All right. Whether it's free weights or machine, you can find one, just get going. All right. I would create a list of maybe the 5 most important things that you need to do in your day. What you think of now? Do you ever need some help creating that list, right? Getting to the gym 3 days a week, being there for the complete hour. Remember, something is better than nothing. You want to build on disciplines. And again, everybody has a different starting point. They have different goals, and I get all that. But you start. That's the way. That's what you need to do. Kind of create an accountability checklist. Did I get these simple 5 things done? The 5 things that take you to the next level. All right. Got to schedule a time. I know you've got a busy schedule, but the biggest thing is, why are you doing all this? Why do you need to go to the next level? You got to create a story within yourself of why this will equal better, what it's going to get you. If you don't do that, I mean, I do these things like all the time with myself too. Why am I going to show up at 4 o'clock in the morning every time? How is that piecing together with whatever it's going to do for my personal goals, my family goals, my business goals, my coaching goals? All right. I got to constantly sell myself over and over again. Write it down if you need to. Right. Most of this is mindset. I think you know that with what you've achieved in life, most of it is mindset, right? Constantly selling yourself to get to that next level. All right. But there's a lot of things. Again, what I can help you with that process of going to your next level, getting on track to more muscle, less body fat, more health, whatever you need is 2 things that I can do as your coach and as your friend is one, continually pumping out the social media post. I know a lot of us we may want to not admit it, how addicted we are to social media. I think social media is a powerful thing used correctly. And if this is what you want to do, you following this page, you liking this page, you getting the updates. So just someone to talk about it just for a few minutes every single day. That's where social media can help you. All right. I want to show up for you and just constantly pop up on your screen. I've got a lot of my clients, men on my mailing list who I continually talk to through emails and texts. I want you to be part of our group here. They say, wow, you've really pumped up. You're popping up on my screen. Yeah, I've been doing this for 35 years since the internet started. And it's interesting. The men who just meet me, they don't know me as the 6-time national champion jerk-free body, but just the man who helps out them as they're older simplify this process. Well, you keep on doing this, you're going to be a social media star. You're popping up everywhere. I want to pop up everywhere, right? To remind you of who you are and where you're going, right? We become what we think about most, and that's how I'm going to help you. Now, the information, the more it is simplified, the more you believe you can do it, you can fit into your schedule. You have those beliefs, right? That's what I want to do for simplified. I don't want to entertain you with all the things I've learned in 35 years, right? That may be interesting because I know for most men that's overwhelming. Sticking to the basics, constantly remind you what those are. That's what I want to help you. Now, if you are sick and tired, right? There's nothing better than accountability. There's nothing better than accountability to this process, and this is what I do for a living. There's a lot of things that stick around. Got a lot of things for you that I'll be doing over these next few months, over the years, right? To really get into not only improving your physical body, what it looks like, building muscle, losing body fat, having more energy, but also with your life. I really specialize in our unique journey now that we're a little bit older, sprinting the end rather than limping the end, taking all of our successes and our pain or failure, which we rack up as we get older, how to reframe all that to empower us to move forward, right? Not just have a physical body, but to have the greatest quality of life possible now that we're a little bit older. You'll see me talking about that. I've been posting it, so make sure you're on my Facebook page. A lot of the things, the book that I'm writing, a lot of interest in that. A lot of men saying you got to talk about that more. I am going to be talking about it more as I go into the next phase of where I'm going. So check that all out. It is better than you expect. You'll hear that phrase a lot. Getting your mindset ready, right? Why are you doing all this? It's so important, all right, to get back to that, but being reminded of it, keeping it simple, right? Scheduling your day, knowing that something is better than nothing. I want to help you differentiate that, all right? Make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. But if you are sick and tired, right, and you really want to take action, I've got a package for you, right? Go to solutionswithskip.com, solutionswithskip.com. It takes you over to a package I have for you, right? The workout routine specific. My last broadcast, I talked about how I had a gentleman who, when I had quit a gym a couple times and wasn't really interested. I was 28 years old, busy with life and business and going through a change, but he was persistent for him to join in the gym. And the only reason why I did was I was sick and tired of other circumstances, not necessarily, my physical body. And when I got to the gym, it was just that place that kind of put things together, fell in love with it. And here I am 35 years later. He made the process simple for me. I didn't, oh, am I doing it right all the time? Well, I get on a workout routine for a couple days and then I'm exposed because I am scrolling on social media that we didn't have back then and saw some other training routine. Someone's telling me I'm doing it wrong and throw me off. I didn't have the distractions that you may have right now. So I could just get forward, simple the process because the gym part was taken care of. I had more brain space so I could do the nutrition part. You all know how important nutrition is. You hear that all the time, but we're still not making it as important, right? So go to Solutions with Skip Out. See that package, training, nutrition, set it all up for you. I want to be that mentor for you. I should call this my mentorship package because there's a training routine. It breaks over 5 days, 45 minutes in the workout. There's 31 different exercises that you can do on your home gym. Certainly do it in a commercial gym. This simple exercise, not some fancy ones. Simple and powerfully effective too. I know you want to do this right. So when I say it's simple, it's still powerfully effective. 31 different exercises over the week. You got a couple minute videos explaining the process, the form, the feel, the technique, what you need to remember with those 31 exercises. So we have the workout routine. All right. There's a 90-minute video. I already know the biggest challenges. I feel I'm losing my muscle. How much muscle can I build? Right. How that all works. I can't eat the way I used to. All the things that are that really come up when you're a little bit older. I've got you covered in this 90-minute video. There are challenges, whether they're mental, physical, emotional, schedule wise, right? The biggest challenges that older men face and their solutions. 90-minute video. There's 11 hours, 12 modules that breakdown training, working out, exercise, whatever you want to call it, right? Motivation, mindset, nutrition. All right. But the biggest thing in this package, when you go to Solutions with Skip, is the one-on-one time with me personally. 1 hour with me. We're talking on the phone. The call is recorded, so you learn from it over and over. It's my ultimate mentorship package, coaching package. The one-on-one time, it makes all the difference in the world. How you're interpreting all the videos, all the information, organizing what you have. All right. So go to solutionswithskip.com when you're sick and tired. All right. I talk to you personally. All right. Reach out to me if you have any questions, about that or anything that you see in my live videos. Anything you want me to talk about, reach out to me. All right. I want to help you do that. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. Hey, today is a very good day for me. Later on in the day, I know a lot of you guys get good going during the week. Right? You get going during the week, don't have time, barely to work out. Right? So here on this weekend, I want to extend the offer for you to reach out to me. You can text me. My number is in the description of this video. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. Text me right there. We'll spend some time talking. I can help you organize all this at the number below. All right. And make myself available to you. That's one thing I've always done in my 35 years. I think that a lot of the fitness experts have they've become a little bit more wiser in this internet with so much information. Is that it was so hard to find even their email address. They would like to keep a wall of distance. I've always been available. I've always made myself available because I just try to work on one person at the time. I know how important this is to you personally. And so instead of thinking, well, how do I put out a message to get to tens of thousands, right? I just work one man at a time. That's the way I look at it, right? So I make myself available. You can text me this weekend. I mean, today is a good day on this Sunday. So text me. We can set something up for the week or later on today. We can talk. All right. So that is going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men Live. Thank you so much for joining me. Visit my skiplacour.com website. Reach out. Go to Solutions with Skip on that mentorship package, the biggest fitness challenge that older men face and their solutions. You get instant lifetime access, one-time charge, $147. Then I'll reach out. I'll get a picture. I'll have you fill out a questionnaire. And our hour of power, you and me. That's where all the difference is made. That's worth 5 times the value that you're going to invest. The money that you're going to invest is worth 5 times in value, the one-on-one time with me personally. All right. So let's take on the day with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little bit older. We've got more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have a great day. And thank you so much for joining me.